Have you ever seen a roo kick? Have you ever seen an emu run under the bright Aussie skies and said this year we'll be the one? Oi, oi, oi! What does it mean to be a part of a footy team? It's more than a game. The footy's in our veins. It's time to go. It's the Northern Footy Show. Get out of our way. We wanna see them play.
G'day guys, welcome to the Northern Footy Show. It has been a monster week in football, and because I have an absolute imbecile as a co-host tonight with JK being in Bali, I have to give him an entrance, he's told me, with all the signatures he's signing. KB, welcome to the show.
Oh, there you go.
That was the oddest intro I've ever seen in my life. You stress me out every week, but mate, seriously, it has been a monster week in football. There's a lot going on. We've got a lot of guests behind us. The 19 show's about to go off with the brown and the white. We've got JD sitting in the background, and he's eating apples just in case Coburg's looking. And
so he's got to sell it as well.
And we've also got Kane Hall come in, who's just got through telling us he's by far the better Hall player. But we're going to get to these boys. But before we do, let me jump into a couple of things because we've got a lot to cover. A 1 hour show, and then we've got the other boys coming on straight after that for their debut. They're reading their lines as we speak. We have Nash Holmes waiting for us here online. He's going to dial in, and we're going to get to him in 2 seconds. But before we do that, I have a press release that's come in sitting over here.
Massive, isn't it?
Massive. So all of the finals are now released. So the NFL's happy to release here that Laylaw will host the men's Division 2 finals and grand final this year, and Thomastown will host Division 3 finals and grand finals. So I think that's good. We're bringing it all back to local footy, KB. I like it back at the grounds. You know, I like it local.
Well, Laylaw are pretty good because last year, considering they had a pretty good, we'll say, final series apart from the rain at one day.
Yep.
If it rains, they're in a bit of strife. Thomastown, unknown. Right now, I've got to go down there and check out the ground.
Yep.
Someone says it's a little bit boggy, but if it's closed off and the Don Valley can make, or Northern can make money out of it, why not?
Yeah, it's good. It's good for football, so that's great. Now, before I get into my next one, we're going to bring our special guest in. Let's bring him in straight away. Nash, can you hear us, mate?
Yeah, hear you, Daz. How are we?
Good, mate. More importantly, and thanks for coming on the show, how are you? How are you going with your recovery? Are you back to fully fit? Are you going to make this surprise finals appearance? What's going on? Let's get straight to the hard questions.
Yeah, mate, I'm going all right. It's been a tough 5.5 months, so still not back working yet, but rehab's going along nicely. Ticking the boxes, sort of gymming 3 days a week, sauna here and there. And from a footy point of view, look, never say never, but at the end of the day, I'm sort of doing everything I can to get back to full fitness. But the main focus is at the moment is just trying to get back to work and then slowly go from there.
And how far do you think you're off from that?
Oh, I had a review yesterday. I'm not too far at all. I reckon a couple of weeks and we should be right. Just got to tick a few more boxes in the gym, more because I'm a tradie, so mechanical plumber. So it's a bit high intense construction work. So hopefully in a couple of weeks, mate, I'll be right.
All right, that's very good. Now KB's been off for 11 years. He's been contemplating going back to work every day. Since 1986. But no, in all seriousness, that's great.
Can I just ask, Nash, what's for a person who doesn't really know what injury that occurred, what was the actual injury?
It was a salmonella infection in the blood called piriformis pyomyositis. So a really rare salmonella that I got from overseas from a bit of chicken that I ate. And then so what happened, the infection was in the bone and was eating away my hip bone for about 6 or 7 weeks. And then I wake up one day and it couldn't move. So and then just went downhill really quickly from there. So it's been a tough ride, that's for sure.
So if it ate the hip away, you got a new hip, or what actually happened then?
Yeah, so it ate the hip bone away a bit. So they're not sure if it will regenerate back. I've got to have a follow up MRI in the next couple of months. So hopefully it can regenerate back, but they're not 100% sure. So it's a bit of a touchy one. But at the moment, I'm progressing and they're confident that I'll make a full recovery. But yeah, we'll just see what
That's
happens
great.
because it's just yeah.
Because they reckon no Nash, no money.
Oh, okay, is that what they reckon? We've got Marcus
Well, that's
Lentini, mate. Come on.
Big strong rumour.
It's
Mate,
pretty true. Maybe Lentini's picking up the slack for both.
Mate,
'Cause he's
Lentini's a
on fire.
superstar. He'll win the league medal. Don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, he definitely will. I totally agree. I
Some
say
of
it
the boys from
every week.
Heidelberg wouldn't be happy about that.
Yeah, I think since Luke Collins left, I've been a Lentini fan. I've had to get the number taken off the duffel coat. Now, you just recently re-signed for 2 years. That's a huge commitment, especially after a year off. Congratulations on that. That shows real commitment for the side for where they're heading.
Yeah. Thanks very much. Obviously, I'm keen to get back into it as soon as I can. But losing that grand final sort of really hurt me last year. So I'm sticking around, mate, and I really just want that ultimate success with the club. We've got a great club down there, great bunch of lads. So we'll see what happens. Obviously, Heidelberg are on top, and they're a class above. But we'll do our best to take them down.
No, I'm pretty confident that yous will do quite well. I think if you're in there come finals time, it's a different finals feel. Do you have to qualify? What are you still going to play 2 or 3 games or?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do have to qualify, I believe. So, the window is closing pretty quickly. So
you might
I
just
think
sit on that bench.
Yeah, I think it is 3. Daz, do you know that is?
Yeah, I think it's 3.
I think back in the old days, under dispensation due to an injury, you might be able to get away with it. And I reckon the Diamond Valley or Northern should be able to right away and say this bloke's been injured and get you through.
What's confusing me, Nash, is we had to get him a different microphone because he won't speak into one. And tonight he's speaking into 2. You don't need it. You've got the other microphone on your deal.
Double digit.
Oh,
have
my
a crack.
Lord. God, there's no help for this guy.
A few more BBs and KB will be right, I think.
I even bought him a stubby holder. He's costing us sponsors.
I need about 5 of them.
In all seriousness, Lentini's on fire this year. The last question I got for you is he is absolutely ripping it up. I watched back quite a few games, but I just don't miss I never miss watching the Mont one on 2-speed because his form is absolutely as good as anyone I've ever seen. I mean, he is the heart and soul there, isn't he?
Yeah, absolutely, mate. Like he is, on another level. And I think if you watch him closely, it's just his work rate, his ability to get from contest to contest is amazing. And then he's also having an impact on the scoreboard. But yeah, he's worked his ass off all preseason, and you can really see it coming out on the game day. So as I said, I think he'll win in the league clearly. He's the best player in the league at the moment. So hopefully we get a couple more lads around him, and he can get everyone on his shoulders and, hopefully win a flag this year for the boys.
No, let's hope so. It's going to be a very close final series. I know that everyone's saying that it's a one-way race. I don't believe that. Me and KB argue this regularly. I think it's very open now. Just to finish off, mate, thank you so much for coming back. And in all seriousness, for coming on, thank you for being here. And I really, really wish that I hope to see you in the final series. I really hope you can get back and play finals. And if not, I can't wait to see you next year as well.
Yeah, no worries. I appreciate it. As I said, I'm doing everything I can. So, we'll see what happens from that end.
There's 9 clubs hoping you're not quite right yet. I'll give you the heads up.
Yeah, I know.
All right, Nash, thanks so much, mate. I'm going to let you go, and we look forward to speaking to you shortly.
No worries. Cheers. Thanks, guys.
See you, mate. Isn't he an absolute ripper?
Sensational.
No, he's
I
great.
did have one question for him.
What was it?
His brother was going around Diamond Valley Grand Final, Northern Grand Final last year, saying that Hudson was the best homes going around.
Right.
And
is Hudson who played in the 2s last week?
Well, I don't know whether he played in the 2s, but I reckon there's probably 3 homes that are good.
No, we're not doing this joke. There's no chance. No, don't do it. We've just got back on.
Well, Hudson was number 3, Nash was number 2, and guess who's number 1?
Don't do it.
I won't do it.
I don't even know.
Nash, you're a superstar.
I know where he's going with that. All right. Now, before we bring in the South Marine superstars, you won't believe what I did this morning. I went and had coffee this morning with the CEO of the NFNL, Martin Stillman. We sat down, we had a chat, and it was all access areas. I got to, what are you smiling at over here?
I find that funny.
And I got to sit down with him. I've got to tell you, I'm absolutely better educated now. Anyone would think I might sit down and not ask the hard questions, but I did. We asked a lot of questions. It was a very open.
Did you ask my questions?
No, I don't ask anyone your questions. You can't spell. You sent me a list, and I thought I was going out for bread and milk. But you know, the one thing that I wanted to get out of today was really to gain more perspective and a balanced view, so I could sort of represent the supporter, the club person, and the NFNL. Because I think if you're going to be in media and go to the length we've gone to do this, is you really want to understand a hell of a lot more. Like, you know, and I did. He was really, really open with me. I'll tell you something I didn't value. There's only 9 staff members, 17 divisions of netball, 188 netball sides, which is growing at an insane rate, nearly doubling every year. On top of that, you've got 31 men's sides over 3 divisions. You've got 3 women's divisions, 37 junior divisions. And on top of that, netball runs all year for 9 staff. Now, that is not something I knew. I actually thought netball was run a little bit more independently. 2 staff for netball, with Martin overseeing. That was great. I asked questions about the point system. He's extremely passionate about getting more growth out in the Northern Corridor from the AFL. They are really campaigning for that, for more facilities, more grounds, more structure, which is absolutely awesome. I'm going to go through all of those things I learned today in the podcast. So stay tuned. We'll get it all out there. But it was a fantastic meeting. And honestly, I wanted to take that opportunity to thank Martin for giving me a couple of hours of his time. It was really good to learn. I really honestly got
it's great that we're on the same page.
It's good. It's good for footy. Talking about what's good for footy is the 2 guys we're about to bring in. Put your hands together, bring them in. Let's go, JD and Kane Hall.
Play on.
Don't break the microphones. All right, we've brought in the big guns, and you're smiling. You're just smiling again. You're frozen.
Got a present for you.
I've got a present. It's from Gary Hall.
Another one.
Gary Hall was a bit dirty. I mean, the year 2000 or whatever.
Jump off.
Thanks,
to
Gaz.
be honest.
Sensational.
As a centre. Yeah, I got nothing.
I've got to take off the Heidelberg one, and I only wore the Heidelberg one tonight because Dan O'Dwyer gave me a bit of a ripper and said, "Oh, don't love the club." Oh, I love Heidelberg. Heidelberg's one of the best run clubs of all time, on and off the field. Dan, I do love you, but this is too good, and we've got to do something so hopefully one day you do get beat.
If we don't get cancelled in 4 weeks, I'm going to give up. Boys, welcome to the show. Thank you for coming on in such a massive week. JD, we're going to jump into you straight away. Before we get to Kane, who's just got through telling us he's the best ball to ever play at South Morang. Are you playing this week? I'm going to put it straight out. Are you playing for South Morang this week? My phone's in meltdown at the moment.
Couldn't tell you yet.
Couldn't tell us yet?
Yes, no, the team, Coburg hasn't come out yet. Had a bit of an average
I
game.
call
on the
bullshit.
weekend, so, no, had a bit of an average game on the weekend, so we'll see how we go.
Well, your first average game in 3 years, and you reckon they're going to drop you?
Oh, we don't know.
Playing the Bull Ants now, it would be a huge in if you are in, and I hope you're not, being a Bundoora follower. So let's hope not. But you are having a great season at Coburg. Your highlight reel is non-stop at the moment, and you are on fire. I think you're playing your best footy through the centre rather than up forward. What about you? What do you think?
I've played obviously more forward this year, so I've been getting on the scoreboard a bit more, which is good this year. And there have been some games where I have been thrown in the middle, so so we'll just see how we keep tracking for the end of the year, and when I go in the middle, I feel like I do all right.
You've won those games.
Kicked a few 4s and 5s, haven't you? So how many goals you kick for the year? You've got to know how many goals you kick, because I would know how many goals and how many points I'd kick.
I think it's 22 or 23, one of the two. I think.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. I actually don't know. It's 22 or 23.
You do know that.
Tell us downstairs it was 24/7.
How many times has Braden Gillard missed you?
Nah, Gilly doesn't really kick it inside 50. So.
Now, there is a massive game coming up this week, Kane, and you know what? You might be the first guest before you've spoken. Someone's bagged you out online.
Yeah, I'm going to cop it.
Yeah, you're going to cop it pretty hard. It's going to be a few fights coming. Here we go. Kane Hall Prem data reveal from the weekend. Go on, give it to us. What is it? Tell us. Davin's in here straight away.
We don't want to know that.
Was it high or low?
Terrible.
All right. So under 50 points?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, right.
That's generous.
Right.
Did you have 3 on you?
I drop you.
You must have 3 on you. Superstar.
By myself.
Kane, this is honestly the biggest game of the year for you guys. It's match of the round. I honestly think South Marine supporter base this year, wherever they've gone, every club says to me they just bring 500-600 people with them to the game. It's insane. This being as big as a grand final. I said to Martin the other day, I think you'll get a couple of thousand in this game. I really do. A couple of thousand.
You will too.
There's honestly the amount of people coming to this game that have told me, and guys that
Well, the
haven't been
Heidelberg
to
West
footy-
Bulls are going.
Yeah,
So all the boys from
West has
Heidelberg
got
West,
the
there's
vibe.
heaps of us going.
That's
We're the
easy,
buy.
so bar sales will triple. So the good news is, though, you really get a chance to stay up in Division 1 here. I think you're playing football as equivalently good to Bundoora. The average winning or average losing margin for you guys is 30 points, and the average losing margin for Bundoora is 28.7. So we're talking 2 points is the difference. The last matchup you didn't have Deacon Kalpakis in the side. I think he's had a couple out injured as well. Your ruckman gave us a touch up on the day.
Big Hattie.
Is he playing this way again?
I think he should be back.
That's a shame. But in all seriousness, like, you guys have played competitive football, and at home, people have struggled with South Morang immensely this year.
Why is that?
The wind.
Is it the wind or the ground?
Yeah, it's a real swirly one. And I don't know if you've noticed, there's a seventh fairway out
I've
on
never
the right
actually been
side. There's where to South Morang.
Never been to
and
South
it's better
Morang.
off, better off for it too. What's happened this year? What's happened this year? I mean, it's been a good year. I know you aren't middle of the range, but you're good enough to stay up. This is going to come to the wire.
Yeah, well, obviously, early days we were a bit struggling at the start. It's Monty and Greensy had like 8 goal quarters kicked on us.
Yep.
And we're just struggling a bit. We're new to it, and then obviously started getting some players back. We had a few injuries early on, which every team does. But once we started getting a few players back, I think it was the North Heidelberg game. We come out and we just went for it. Sort of, it ended up losing after the siren, but
Kane Solomon. Kane Solomon after
Yeah,
the
he
siren.
did.
Should have never got that mark, should he?
I couldn't believe he
I think
kicked
Mark
it from
Denny should
there.
have stopped it.
That is one of the spots I wouldn't have backed him into kicking it in from. It's so.
And I think
windy
Mark
out there
Denny
in
was
the
on him. So
pocket.
Mark Denny's what, 6'5", should just went bang.
that one hurt. So, but we just knew after that we could match it with anyone.
And you
And
have
then-
got so close to Heidelberg, closer than it's only 2 sides that have got closer than you all year. And you are on the bottom of the ladder, and they're on top of the ladder.
The weekend, they're just so well drilled. You can't really do much about it.
Yeah.
Like, they're just stacked. They're a great team. But that first game we went in against them, we were focusing on it like it was a grand final. We wanted to have a good crack against them.
And you did.
Yeah, and I think we did.
Sensational.
It was good.
Kane, you're getting smashed here online.
Piss me off.
I'm going to have to put a couple of how good is Paul Cito at South Morang?
I see that early. He's a guy. He's a guy.
He's all right. Is he as good as you?
No,
He's better.
no, he's not. No one is.
Let's.
Popping it down there.
They're all coming through now. So you're back at Marine KB.
The
Oh,
beach
my
party
Lord,
was
the beach-
sensational.
Oh Lord,
Darren
Oh,
Hawks,
just
that-
let
that's
anyone-
like-
Filled it with sand or
We
something.
filled it with sand. It was sensational. Yeah.
Mitchie says, "Can give us some insight on the new recruit, Shem Joseph?"
We'll get into that later.
We'll get onto that later.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. I read out something last week. His mate, what's his name? What's our mystery guy that sent me all those things? It was like, he gave me a name last week, something your mumma, and I didn't even know what I was reading out.
Was it Ronnie
too
Crook?
late.
Ronnie
I got
Crooks?
Bart Simpson.
Was it Ronnie Crooks?
Oh yeah, Ronnie Crooks. That's him.
David Gator?
Spit it out. I reckon you're doing fantastic, Paulie. I
No,
did,
you're done well.
did hear a little bit shy, but you're smashing this. You might be taking KB spot, which wouldn't be hard. JD to Richmond next year. Well, is that true? Is there much interest elsewhere? 'Cause
No interest at all.
no,
I love the honesty.
No.
Not even
hard to
Preston.
believe. I find that very hard to believe.
No. There's none at all. Too much zinc boxes, I think.
You are sponsored by KFC. We're going to speak to you about that
Yeah.
later. Brett Bruce says the King Kane Hall. You got a bit of a fan crew going here.
I know, this is
Rock
great.
Powell, Kane has a full Henry in his. Oh, so we get that one there, Craig. So this is what I'm saying. I put stuff up and they get me every week. The cheeky buggers.
I should have told you not to put that. Sorry.
So the build up, in all seriousness, for both of you going into this week is it will be treated as a grand final. Yep. You're
100%.
preparing, rested. You're coming in, I think, fully fit. Pretty
Yeah, we
much.
should be pretty close to full strength. I don't think it depends if he's going to play or not.
He's staying at Coburg. I've rung him.
But yeah, we should be pretty close to full strength for the first time this year.
Yep.
So it'll be a good game.
So that means realistically, someone who's been in, 1 or 2 players could go out. Your brother played last week. You were saying earlier he came back. got through. Okay.
through all right,
Did he
yeah.
play a full game?
Yeah, he played the full game.
Yeah, because I thought he was going to be out full season.
That's what we thought.
But good on him. I'm actually happy.
No, it's
for
huge
him.
for him to get back.
Yeah, I hope he gets no touches on the day, but I'm glad he's back. So, and for Bundoora, we spoke about this earlier. KB, they haven't been out of Division 1 since 1980. A victory this week will pretty much secure them to stay up, I think, because then realistically, assuming they stay ahead on percentage by even a point, South Morang have to win 3 to beat them. You copped another bit of a hiding here. JD has a nice something. I'm getting smashed here. Ask Kane about his trip home from Echuca on New Year's Eve in 2022.
Can we get an update on that one?
Let's just leave it.
Wasn't in a divvy van, was it? Divvy van? Oh, God, no.
He was driving me.
All right. And don't worry, JD, I have connections at Richmond. Well, he should be playing AFL, we think. If we'll get your mum and dad on the phone. Your mum will certainly she'll go for it. We love her. She's a big fan of the show.
Is she watching tonight?
Every show, every single show. Now, as far as bleeding kids through this year, the one thing I've been really impressed with South Morang is yous have had a high turnover of players, and I know Gary's a real big believer. I'm starting to sound like KB. A real big believer in working with him. One thing South Morang's done extremely well is gone up through these divisions with the juniors. Very rarely do they go outside. Now, I know Noah's, an outsider, but he lives locally. I think he lives in Doreen or something. Yeah. Is he committed for next year at this stage, or that's not done yet?
I don't think we've really got into that yet, to be honest.
Yeah,
but I think he's very keen to stay. He loves to join, I think.
Yep.
Is the old fella coaching next year?
I don't know yet.
You must know something.
No, I actually don't know.
So he's not recommitted yet?
Hasn't recommitted yet that I know of, but I'd say he'll
coach.
He loves it.
Mate, he's the mayor of South Morang. They give him keys to everything.
He loves it.
He got free fuel at any
service
station.
Would Ross Thompson ever be his assistant?
Right, yeah, well, he hasn't been around the club.
Rocket Rod?
Yeah, obviously Jesse's at Dymo now and Bailey's living in WA, but we can never get them boys back over. I think Rod will.
Are they one-pointers or what?
Bailey's not, no. But Jess is.
Yep. There's a bit of chat that there's some ex-South Morang juniors coming back next year. I'm going to dispel the rumour right now. It is not my son, Brandon. But because
is he a one-pointer there?
Brandon is a one-pointer there. He played 50 games.
Lukey
Lavolvo is a one-pointer there, but no, they're not on the table. They're Bundoora boys. I've gone blank, KB.
Tyson Gresham, he's a one-pointer.
Yeah, he's international.
You're cool. He's a one-pointer. There's some good kids coming through.
Yeah,
Are you talking about Blakeyville?
Yes, thank
Blakey
you.
Fitz, yeah, that's a big one.
Blakey Fitz, I went absolutely blank. And Will Cookson. Now, I spoke to Baz the other day, mate. The rumor is he goes, "Don't you bloody try to." Like, he loves his boys, mate. He's protective and he's a superstar, Baz. I love him, but sooner or later, South Morang has produced so many one-pointers. I think we were saying the other day, I was doing some South Morang have more one-pointers from not being in Division 1 than anybody else at all. He's just doing his beer order, mate. That's how this works.
I was wondering what you're doing.
But, sooner or later, these one-pointers will come back. You don't have a points problem. There's no chance in the world you have a points problem coming anywhere in the future. You've got Will Cookson, Blake. I know these guys aren't on the cards, but, Brandon and Luke are both one-pointers. You've got
there's plenty.
Who's the other kid coming back from the country? We did it on the Sam. Sam Indian. Coming back from the country. Yeah. And sooner or later, so I said pre-season this year, I said that if you guys can hang on, you're the next Heidelberg. It'll be 4 or 5 years, but your depth of juniors, just get heaps of cans in them before the weekend. The amount of guys that are still going to come through juniors that are ripping it up in your 15s and your 17s that have gone to other clubs and come back, I think you'll be able to cherry pick like crazy. And your junior program's probably one of the best in the league, if not the best.
Yeah, it's always been a strong point of the club. We've always had good juniors, a lot of teams as well. So, and yeah, as you said, Gaz, he makes it a bit of a point to play these young boys and get them in early.
Yeah.
So they stick around, get a bit of experience into them. So yeah, that's always been a big feature of the club.
What's going on here? The happy birthday show. David Gates. Whose birthday is it, Gator?
1800? I don't know.
Is it? No,
That's got to be a fake.
yeah, it's definitely a fake. Yeah.
That's an AI, you reckon?
Yeah,
that's
A bit of hit on that.
Mate,
looks a bit like
there's,
There's a mistake.
there's another guy that's got a fakie, and when we were at Laylaw last week watching the game, it looks like Ray Shaw, and someone said, "That's what's his name?" The other guy,
Ronnie Crooks.
Ronnie Crooks.
Oh, you said that.
Someone said, "Bloody Ronnie Crooks." It's not even real. All right, let's get into the comments. It's going crazy. Ask Kane if his loo roll still looks like a Japanese flag. What is going on?
Don't worry about that.
Don't let it go. Stop putting him up. All right, Hallie's gone.
Yeah, blocking.
Are you-
I actually read his hammy injury the other week.
Kate and Danny, I don't know. You guys have to lead me through. Gator, Mike. Oh, got me.
No.
You've got to stop putting these guys up. JD, Ripper Kid, met him when he was up the Gold Coast playing. Oh, he told we had Muffy
Yes,
on the
yes.
phone a couple of weeks ago.
Yes,
He did, and he
yes,
said,
yes, I did meet him, yeah.
absolute Ripper guy. Now, in the event that you do go back down to Division 2, and I'm going to be honest, I hope you stay up. I hope Bundura stay up, and
No,
I hope
you
you stay
don't.
up. No, I do.
Seriously.
'Cause I think
You're
the
a
strength-
Bundura person.
No, I want both to stay up. So I know
Go,
someone
Moraine.
to really fall over. Give him a shirt, mate. He'll come and wash your dishes next week. He's an
I'm on
absolute-
there.
You
I'm in the
are-
rooms before the game. Everything on Saturday.
I'm going to say it. So if you're PG, cut it. You're a football slut. You know that. You absolutely know you are. But you know, in the event you go down, what do you think your retention rate will be? They'll reset to go again.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, we want to get back up as fast as possible.
Yep.
Obviously, try and keep everyone. Now, it's going to be a bit deflating if we do go down.
Yep.
But yeah, obviously, just stick together and get back up there.
Yeah,
as quick as you can.
and I think you will. I think if you bounce down, you bounce straight back up.
The next question is, if you do stay up, what do you do then? Just try to get all these 1 pointers back and strengthen the
I
club.
reckon
and-
they're committed.
it's good. I reckon
If
they
they
have
stay
to.
up,
Yeah.
I reckon. I've been told there's 6 that are coming, and they're all 1 pointers.
No, we want Blake. I don't
Blakey
know.
Pitts is a big one.
Yeah, we don't want Will back. No, we don't want Will back.
They don't want him back.
No,
No.
we can say it, Lucy.
Yeah.
No, Willie.
You're safe. You're safe, Baz. Baz will come. He'll be at the door downstairs in a minute. He'll be down there signing cookie up. But you do have a lot of fantastic players. Now, what we do, you've been here before, JD. We've got to test your brain here. Okay, we're going to do the tips. We're going to leave Division 1 to the end.
Can I? I've got a couple of questions for the boys. Can I get in?
No, feel free to be involved in the
Oh.
show.
Now, did you know, boys, that I did play against your old man?
Yeah, you told me.
Both.
Yes, you told me. Yes.
Gave them both a servant. Now, JD, we want to know about your driving at, we'll say, abilities during the
My
week.
driving
I heard you've had 4 crashes this year.
No.
There's only one person
this year.
that's worse than you. It's probably my son, Max Brown.
No, not this year. No, I've had a couple. Yes,
Yeah.
I've had a couple. Yes, all unfortunate.
Are they?
One, yes.
Your mistake or their mistake?
Mine.
Hope you're a better driver on the footy field than what you're on the off.
Yeah.
Now, we want to know about your pre-match routine, food-wise, because this is an absolute classic, I reckon.
Yeah. So you want me to be honest here?
Yeah, I want you to be honest, yeah.
Completely transparent. So if the game is before 1 o'clock, 1 o'clock and before, I don't eat before a game at all.
You must get hungry.
Nah, I don't. I have a big dinner. So, but if it's after 1 o'clock,
Bit of spadooch the night before.
no. If it's after 1 o'clock, we'll have a pre-game meal, and it's usually centered around the Golden Arches. So
I heard it was the old KFC.
no KFC.
The old Colonel.
So Macca's pre-game, KFC after.
So, kids, if you want to be an athlete at the VFL, head off to Macca's.
Don't take after me. So, yes. No.
All right, we're going to Hawley. Lunch
Uh-oh.
the other day, $58. Is that true?
What's that?
Lunch the other day, you spent $58 on lunch. That's coming straight from
That's
Pivot.
a piv, isn't it?
Yeah. Is that true?
That's correct.
You
What
must
do
have-
you weigh, Hawley? You can't be more than.
80.
Oh, yeah, you don't.
Wouldn't get wet in the shower, would he?
Nah.
Seriously.
Nah. My left leg's 80.
Then we go to the old man life after footy, man oh man night. Can you give us a bit of a description of what happened there?
I can't go into that one too much, but it was a good
Yeah.
night.
Yeah.
Good night. Yeah, man, oh man.
I reckon you killed it.
Yeah, we went all
So
right.
you have got life after football.
Yeah, what have we got?
Blake's chimed in. This looks like a signature if I've ever seen one.
He's back.
Oh,
The lion. He's put the lion up.
That's
Oh.
Josh's missus, by the way.
Oh.
Yeah, the one above it. Yeah.
One above it. Josh,
That's,
would you still
that's
love me
unfortunate.
if I was a worm?
No.
Now I got the last question. Who is the best junior player you've ever played with? Apart from yourself, what's the superstar? Obviously, used to live next door to each other. I heard.
Pretty
Heard.
close, yes.
Yeah, very close. Who's the best player?
Yeah, obviously we had a pretty strong juniors team and played with some pretty good players. Josh sitting next to me, Lockie Potter, Jimmy Trianu, Blakey Fitz, Will Cookson, but probably the best one I played with was a bloke early days named Ryan Downs. Downsy. He didn't play for very long. Probably had about 3 years in him, but he was absolute.
What is going on?
Absolute superstar.
What position did he play?
Oh, he's off the half back. Yeah.
Yeah, running.
Yeah,
Bit like
run, yeah.
Probably
Run all
played-
day.
Lockie Whitfield type.
Yeah, sort of like that. Good
yeah.
skills.
Probably
Yeah.
played max
So
max 5 minutes a quarter.
so today, where is he?
Downsy.
Downsy.
He retired at the, under 14.
Oh,
Yeah, he's done.
sensational.
I didn't know where this was going. It wasn't
no.
ugly.
No, he was good, but
Good on you, Downsy.
All right. So Lockie Davies says Brett Bruce's favourite player is Kane Hall. Is that true? Is he? He's the biggest
he
fan.
hasn't given me much.
I'll tell you why. Because Kane is the only one that listens to his bullshit. Brett Bruce is crap.
Oh, God.
Those 2 you're off.
Mike closer on number 2. Who's number 2? Oh, that
Number
might be
2,
you. Just
yeah.
pull it a bit closer to you, mate. That's it. All good.
Sorry.
Good feedback.
I always do it.
Son of Brett Bruce, son of Wayne. All right, now that's a pretty poor joke. All right, so what we're going to do? We're going to jump into Division 3, which has been a cracking division all year. You got to tell me points. Don't do what he does and give me goals. You got to tell me points and who wins. All right, so we're not doing you tonight. I'm not interested in your crap. Mernda versus King Lake at Mernda. Who gets the job done and by how much, Kane?
Got a few mates down at Mernda, so I got to back them boys in. Shout out to Riley Vincent and Shem Joseph. I'll take Mernda by 4 goals.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh,
Yeah.
cheapest.
Got to back him in.
Oh, all right, good. 24 points. So you're going to go with goals and make me add. That's okay.
Great.
Oh,
I
okay,
can't.
We're doing points. We're doing
Your
exactly.
Points. Let's go.
Okay.
24
1
points.
to 39.
I failed you, mate. This is just too hard. What do you got? Mernda versus King Lake, JD.
Oh, is it that's Moon?
It's at
Moon
Moon.
top of the ladder or?
You nearly got me. You nearly got me.
No, I'll go King Lake here. I'll go King Lake by a healthy margin of 33.
Yeah, I'm going to agree with you.
Have you ever played agagainst King Lake? You wouldn't have, would you?
Never even driven there. Never been near it.
He's not.
Where is King Lake?
Yeah,
He's not.
I don't know.
He hasn't played down those divisions yet.
Yeah.
Too good.
He'll be 42 going up there for $1,000, I reckon. $1,000 on the ski.
Okay.
So, and I've got him by 18 points, King Lake. Epping versus Ivanhoe at Epping. Oh, I'm going to upset JK, who's away in Bali today. So, but I reckon Ivanhoe get this done away by 2 points. What do you got for me, Kane?
I'll go Epping at home.
Yep.
By 12 points.
Anyone you want to shout out to there, mate?
No, I got no one at Epping. No mates
love
there.
there.
No friends there.
JD?
Me and Kane actually went and watched Moon versus Ivanhoe a couple of weeks ago because Riley made her come back to the twos. So,
Right.
we watched the first quarter and Ivanhoe looked very strong. So I'll go Ivanhoe here by 18 points.
Yep. I reckon Ivanhoe's about to go bang, bang, bang. So they're going to be huge. Reservoir take on Laylaw. Good mention here. They got Trent Cotchin. So probably wouldn't matter regardless, but they've got Trent Cotchin. So it's great to see an ex-AFL player coming back to play at his junior club and having a bit of a run around. I think it's good for footy. I think Reservoir get this job done just by around about 90 points.
Really?
Yeah, Trent Cotchin, mate. He's gonna have 40 if he
90. This could be 150.
No one wants your opinion, mate.
Well, I'm giving it.
I like it. I like your new hat from Aussie Lighting. Kane, what do you got for me?
Yeah, I'll go Reservoir 80 points.
80 points and JD.
Well, I'm a Mad Richards man, so I might skip the Southie Bundy game to go watch Trent play. What do you reckon?
Good on you, mate.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
I'm very happy with that.
Yeah.
You going to go down and get an autograph?
Yeah, I might get
How many
an
people have asked you for an autograph at Coburg since you've been there? Be
autograph.
honest.
It's actually a good question because after most of the games, most of the ones we win, all the little tackers come up after the game with a piece of paper and get us to sign it. So,
I heard Mutsy was there with his little white text.
No,
wanted
it's
to get something
sensational.
up.
he didn't know.
Not true.
Yeah,
Not
but
true.
the little tackers at Coburg are good. They come to most of our games and after the game come up ask for a signature.
Is your mum still asking for
No,
like your
no.
bank
I
details?
can hear it the whole game on the week.
She's a ripper. All right.
Just to call out to everyone on this Saturday, if they can get down and watch actually Trent Cotchin, Reservoir are putting their, we'll say, gonads on the line. So please get down, as many people as you can, watch Reservoir. Cotchin's going to be a superstar. They need people down there. They've been a struggling club for many, many years. Please
They're
get
on the
down
way
and
up.
watch them.
They're on the way up. They're doing a good job. Fitzroy Stars versus Kilmore at Fitzroy Stars. This is a pretty easy one for me. I reckon Fitzroy gets done by 27 points. What do you reckon, Kane?
Yeah, I'll go Fitzroy by 5 goals.
Yep. All right. You have to do it.
Point.
30
Yeah, I'll go
points.
yeah.
Yeah, Fitzroy easier.
Yep. All right. So let's move on from that. Lorimer, Old Eltham Collegians. Some free advice. Old Eltham should just stay home and drink at the bar all day because this is going to be a shellacking. This is going to be the biggest margin of the week. This is going to be 120 points.
Yeah, I'll go Lorimer by 90 points.
JD?
Yeah, I guess I'm going Lorimer, aren't
We're going to give him some points every now and then. He's starting to be like
I?
Great.
100 points.
100 points. All right, very good.
Can Fitzy kick his 100?
Yes.
He's only 34 away.
Yeah, well, he might do it this week alone. Heidelberg West have the bye, which will probably be their best game for the last 6 weeks. All right, let's move along quickly.
We didn't lose.
They're celebrating. They're in the room singing the song at 5:10.
Well, we're going to do it. Aren't we? We're going to get 3 for the year.
Well, I seen there was a lot of re-signings at your club this week, West Heidelberg.
Why would you do that when you don't know who the coach is going to be?
Yeah, because, mate, the big bucks, mate. It's got to be big bucks, doesn't it? Yeah, KB apparently tipped in 15 grand.
They offered me a pie and a can of Coke.
Is Max Brown leaving? I hear he's off to about 11 clubs at the moment. Maxie, are you off? No, negative. He's staying.
He might be staying at his current stage.
Waiting for the coach. All right, let's jump straight into Division 2 because we've got a lot to talk about on Division 1. We'll go keep it going, boys. So Whittlesea versus Thomastown at Whittlesea. Thomastown are in a fair bit of strife. Whittlesea will get this done by about 65 and bounce back. Are they flowing
Yeah, I was
through?
looking at Ty's going.
Who's his brother?
Kane Proctor best on again. Yes, Kane Proctor. Kane Proctor's getting a fine $50 every time we mention him. So everyone say Kane Proctor once.
Yeah,
Kane Proctor.
There's $200. Righto, get rid of him. Let's go through some of these other ones. When will Trent Harvey be
Actually,
on the show?
Luke Collins, can we ask where he's playing next year?
Well, you can probably ask him, but he's not going to answer. Luke, if
Come
you
on,
want to,
Lukey.
if you want to disclose where you're playing,
Harvey.
put it up. Yeah, Trent Harvey when will be on the show? I don't think we're going to ever do ultimate resis on this show, but we might get to it at some stage. So not at this stage. Sam Rex Happy, they will be over. I'm not sure.
Sammy Superstar.
Yes. Okay. Right. Okay. I missed that one. Sorry. Coach 6-pointer. Oh, there it was above. Righto. Okay. What do we ask? Gary Cullinas, the Tigers, yes, very proud Lions. Yeah, he's an absolute ripper. I agree. You guys have done really well coming up, and everyone sucks so fat. Ty Hall, oof, longest I've seen GD.
Just get that one off.
It actually, it's
Tell me these live shows.
it's getting a bit itchy.
This is a true fact. The way this show works is the amount of people that you can probably see up there in the live, there's 129 live. We've never had 129 live at any one stage. Now, if you go in and drop out, so there's probably about 1,000. It works out about 1,200 people live right now. So as they come in, so this is definitely our biggest show ever. It's got nothing to do
The pretty
with
boy.
nothing to do with you, JD. Everyone's come on to watch Kane speak tonight. He's doing a fantastic job.
Yeah,
You got smashed last time.
Yeah,
you were on.
because it was him. He said, "Can't do it."
No, Trent. All right, so let's go down a little bit here. Oh, Trent Harvey's on. Oh, shit. Here we go. Trent, Kane Hall is the future of the comp from what I've heard.
Thanks, Flippers.
That's excellent, Trent. You're not. Let's go. No, I'm joking. I love Trent. He's a ripper. Jess, mum and dad can't hear JD, so they are whinging. All right, go.
What can't I hear?
Hello.
All right, we're going to turn his mic up. That'll give him a little bit more. I hope that helps. What do we got? Whittlesea, 10 goals. What's this one? Sorry. Where's JK? Still rattled from the Kilmore game. I don't know what happened down there weekend, but he does mouth off a little bit, JK. So he might have got his right whack back there this week, and I'm not sure how that all worked out. Max Brown from 4 feet away.
Thanks, mate.
Kane is a good looking rooster. It's all right. Kane's got a contract for you to South Marine next year as well. There is a couple of, I heard there's a clause in that contract as long as Kev doesn't come down.
Near the club.
I want him anywhere. Lance Hurton's probably going to give me a spray. Can you confirm for me that Cochin will be a 6-pointer? I cannot confirm that. I
heard
know.
7.
I don't know. I honestly, yeah.
Well,
I don't know.
that's a valid point, Lance. You know what? He can't be a 1-pointer. It can't be a 2-pointer. Or he's going to be a 6 or a 7.
You know what? One thing I've learned about the points, it's a hard system, but I do have faith that the NFNL.
So Lance, you've got to drop 3 people to play Cochin.
Probably. Well, I mean, yeah, I don't know how many junior games he played, but I'm sure they will sort that out. Let's not get caught up on points. Now, I forgot to mention earlier before we go to Division 1, and we got a big show coming up with the 19s all sitting over there rehearsing, and I forgot to put this up before. So at Montmorency, they have Your Mama. I would have thought that was a joke if I didn't say
Your
that.
Mama.
But Your Mama's playing there on Saturday, the 9th of August at 7 p.m. It's $20 to go in, watch this cover band. So if anyone wants to get down and watch,
And there's finger food as well.
Your Mama,
Plenty of finger food.
you kill me, KB.
Bit of breadstick, pizza.
Absolutely kill me, you do. Now, the podcast, I'm sure you guys are avid listeners to my new podcast called Play On. The answer. No, you don't see it.
I'll listen to it. Yeah,
I've seen it too. It comes up the I see it.
It's
I know
AFL
what he's
Women's
saying.
Coaching Month this month.
We relate to each other.
Yeah, he's not that dumb, mate. No one's that dumb. But yes, in all seriousness, it's Women's Coaching Month this year, AFL Women's Coaching Month, or for all females. We had Christina Polly on, who's the assistant coach of Hurstbridge. Listen to the podcast. We had KB on just to dumb the show down a little bit, and then we had on Pete Rawley, who was fantastic and very articulated. Pete Rawley from Ivanhoe. So that was all good. Let me look at my notes before we jump and start to talk about the big ones. Yes. All right. I want to make a quick chat about this. Now, I'm not, yes, I'm doing it right now.
Oh, yeah, cool.
It's my show.
Yeah.
All right.
So I just thought
No,
I'd
it's a
that
good
up.
point. Right. So I want to bring this up, and this is as serious as I get. We have a lot of fun on this show and everything. And this isn't about us. You know who you are when I say this. There is zero room for racism in sport. Okay. And there's definitely zero room for it in the NFNL. I'm not going to talk about the incident because I don't have all the facts, but I have been asked to talk about it, and it happened. It'll be addressed accordingly.
And so it should be.
If you put up any racism on any of our stuff, there is no warning. I cut you off. You never come back on. It doesn't belong in footy. I was disgusted to hear what I've heard, if it's true, but let's just work on it. But I just want to be really, really clear. It does not belong. And it just can't happen.
Especially in blokes, you're having a good time at the footy. You have a few beers. You get to the second half and you start chirping, right? Sometimes you got to watch what you're chirping. And committee presidents and stuff like that, if you're younger people or people are mouthing off, just pull them up.
Yeah.
You just can't do it.
Yeah. No.
It's not the 80s. It's not the 90s. It's gone past that stage, haven't we?
I'm sure you guys totally agree. It just doesn't belong. All right. Now, let's talk about it. We'll do the Bundy game last. I don't have a slide in. We'll do the Bundy game.
You doing
last.
second division?
So
we
we've
done
done
that?
second division, mate.
We didn't do it. Did we?
We did Whittlesea, Thomastown.
Did
We
we?
started.
No, we're starting, and then Ty's comment popped up.
Mate,
Good pickup, co-host.
He's onto it.
I've had a shocker. I'm trying to educate these boys up the back. What they're about to get into, I can't even get it right myself.
They're getting excited, aren't you, boys?
All right, Whittlesea, Thomastown at Whittlesea. What do you got for me, boys?
Whittlesea by 8 goals.
8 goals.
48.
Goals. 48. Oh, thank
Yeah,
you
8
for that.
goals. That's
Yeah,
not
got
bad,
right,
right?
to,
Yeah.
got right to my limit there that I didn't have.
Go Wit by 65.
All right, I'm going to have a break from this one. You tell me, KB. Who is it?
Well, Whittlesea
I don't
after
want a
last
story. I
week
don't want a
have to
story.
get back on track, don't
Yeah,
they?
they do.
Seriously, premiership contenders. Seriously, got to win by like 100 points at least.
Yeah, 100 points.
100 points.
100 points, jeepers. The
Is that
comments,
16 goals or 15?
comment. I can't add that far. I'm not, jeepers, boys. It's coming in. It's coming in. Get South Marine legend Craig Branson on. I don't know what's going on.
Is
Mate,
it-
Peter Dawson back that. Gavin Mutz, Doro KB loves Bay City Rollers. I seen that picture today. I could not put it up, Doro. That's not right. I definitely can't put that up. Max Brown, does he still listen to the Seekers as well? Is that true, Max? All right, we're digressing. Lower Plenty versus Old Paradians at Lower Plenty, although I'm very impressed with Old Paradians.
Yeah, been going all right recently.
Yep.
I'll still go lower at home.
Yep.
I'll go, 18 points.
18 points,
3
JD.
goals.
3 goals.
I'll go lower by 7 points.
Oh, I'm back on board, am I?
I've benched myself.
Well, I've actually gone. I spoke to Benny Turner this morning. I reckon lower going to be crap. I reckon OP's back on track, and if they win the last 2 games, they end up about 6, don't they? Sorry about that. BT used by 18 points, 3 goals.
Yeah, I reckon they're in it. I reckon they're a chance.
Mm.
I reckon they're a chance, and they're safe. So that's
the
good.
second half of the year's been amazing.
Yeah, it definitely has. St Mary's versus Diamond Creek at St Mary's. Tough ask.
Go Dymo by 6 goals.
36.
36.
Yeah, I'll go Damo by 25 points.
KB.
What's the weather like?
Now I've got to be Jane Bundur.
Oh, Damo by 8 goals. Premiership favourite.
8
They're gonna win the
goals.
Premiership.
48.
They're-
All right. Panton Hill, who got rolled last week they got rolled? Yeah.
Terrible.
Yep, that's not good to Watsy. Panton Hill at home against McLeod. I'm up at Panton Hill Saturday morning running for the Bundy under 19, so don't throw anything at me. But and then I live 2 minutes from the South Marine ground. I'm going to drive to Panton Hill to drive all the way home to walk down to the game. But Panton Hill versus McLeod at Panton Hill, I think even if you got Jesus in this side, you probably wouldn't get close. But what do you reckon, Kane?
Yeah, I'll go McLeod, 60 points.
60 points, JD.
Yeah, McLeod 75.
KB?
6 goals.
6 goals, 36. He does it to me every
Didn't
week.
ask me, did you?
And what's that?
You just assumed.
And that top suits you. I think South Marine deserves Kevin Brown down there.
Yeah, right. Good. It's good.
Should
I
work
can't
out.
walk, let alone run.
Northcote Park at home against Watsonia. This a victory to Northcote Park here will all but end Watsonia. They do need to win to stay in the hunt, to stay up with only 3 games remaining. I think Northcote Park look the goods here. What do you boys think?
Yeah, Northcote are good at home. We had a bit of trouble with them, so we'll pencil them in. We'll go 6 goals.
All right, 36.
Yeah, keep doing
I'll go Watsy by 5 points. So back low in. Do it again,
What's he
Lloyd.
by 5 points? Yes. How good was the Titanic music behind their sequel of the goals? Fantastic. KB?
The mighty Saints are going down.
Give me a number. Give me a number, you dill.
I reckon they'll win by 10 goals. Saints, sorry.
60 points. All right. Now, I know we've built it up bigger than Ben Hur, and it is. This is the game that's going to do it. Now, before this is going to be huge. What's going on, boys?
Yeah, what do we got?
Gary's giving me no, we don't. No, we don't. I think he's referring to needing KB. I think you're right too. Tristan Harrower on his tank top. I don't know.
Getting twisty.
I'm not sure what's going on. No, we don't. All right. Few tips there. Any more baggings going on?
Deeks
is on board.
Deeks.
Deeks asked JD about his pre-game ritual at Coburg. Change rooms. What's the change room story? What's
What do you
going
do there?
I think is that a underwear emoji? Is that what he's? Is that what it's
on? I
referring?
can't see the
What do you
I
wear?
think. Oh no. So
Jockstrap?
No. I don't know. It's just turned into a bit of a joke with the boys. I run out in the training shorts instead of my actual shorts for the warm up.
Right.
With the training warm up top on, and then when we come back in, I just pretty much strip naked down to me jocks before.
Air it out a little bit. Is
air
that the
it
goal?
out. I'm pretty much just in jocks and footy boots before we run out.
All right. So you're not butt naked.
No.
Jocks and footy boots. I'd like to see that.
Jocks and footy boots.
We might have to
I
sneak
think
into
that's
it.
what he's talking about. Otherwise, I don't know.
You might have to give it. If that's not the piece there, Deeks, let us know. Go Stars, a couple. What happened to having Scooter on? We asked Justin White hard to come on. Hard. He respectfully declined, which we totally understand. So we tried hard to get him on. What I can tell you is next week we have Eltham coach Tim Bongetti on, and we've put the call out to Alex Bell Chambers. Bell Chambers. I'm starting to sound like you. I don't even drink. To come on the show with him as well. So Alex, we've put it out to you. We'd love to have you on. And the following week we can now confirm Lionel Proctor and Kane Proctor are coming on.
The Proctors.
So we've got a huge effort just before they sign for Mernda. We did say to Kane a little bit earlier that if he goes to Mernda, he'll never get a vote because Nipper only votes for himself.
Yeah.
Have you seen that every week?
Already, there's no way
He's gonna
known
kill
he
us.
can win a premiership this year and move. That rumour should be quashed straight away.
Yep. So you don't think he'll move?
I don't think he will. No.
I think you're wrong. All right, so let's go from the bottom up here. So Heidelberg and Montmorency have the bye in Division 1. So that's probably good.
So they should all come down to the Bulls, and
I think you're going to have a big crowd.
I
down
think
for this
everyone
game,
get down
mate.
there and see who
I
wins.
think
and who loses.
Montmorency's love affair with Bundoora.
I hate Bundoora.
Would see them be wearing these jumpers
I
all
agree.
day long, mate. They will be going for South Marine like no crazy.
Heidelberg aren't a fan of Bundoora either. Is anyone? Apart from you.
I'm on my own. Go Bulls. All right. So Banyule versus Hurstbridge at Banyule. I think that, look, we'll all give our tips on this one. I think Hursty are too strong. I've got them not dropping a game until the last one against Heidelberg, but it will be a bit closer than I was at 13 points Hursty for me.
Got to go with Thursday. You got a few good mates down there, Blake and Will.
Yep, there's half of South Marine side for next year there.
Yeah, sounds like a good family club as well. Like, got a few good players, people down there.
You're
So
being
we
a
got-
bit facetious and cheeky today,
No,
JD.
no. We've got it's a good family club. Like we got a good family club down at the South Marine.
Yep.
people make the club run like smooth
They
at South
They're
Rand.
very good.
Yes, and they've got Dylan Padgett as well, which is good. So.
Right.
Yes.
It's all happening. All right. Give me some numbers. You're starting to sound like KB. I need numbers, mate. I need numbers.
Yeah, no, I'll go
You're gonna get a bit of
by a
data.
healthy 40.
40 points. All right. Kane,
Yeah, got to back the boys in. I'll go Hursty by 18 points.
18. And
Yep.
KB,
And you'll buy a goal.
Daniel by 6.
Upset. Daniel back.
Yeah. Nah. Yeah, that would be, it'll be close, I think. But yeah, I just want to say Kane's outperforming you tonight quite clearly.
Really?
Yep. No, he's got you covered. You a bit shy. Did you have a big
No, I'm not
juice
sure.
or-
No, all
you're all
good.
You
good?
need KFC, I reckon.
Yeah, I'll get a zinger box on later.
I'll get a spray off your mum. Don't you pick on my son. I'll be in trouble galore in a second from Jules. She hasn't commented yet. Jules, are you watching or are you busy? Hey, Kev from Tyrone Loader. Or at least someone acknowledged you this week.
Tyrone, you wouldn't be happy with me picking against you. I love you, Tyrone.
What's that?
It's got to come on, Tyrone.
What's happening here, Ty? Ty will ask Kane about Marang's new signing, Christopher Kalpakis.
Yeah.
Has John got an
I
illegitimate
think it's
son?
their cousin.
Right.
He's been playing. I think it was at St Mary's or something. We've been into him big
What a
time.
recruit.
Yeah, been into him big time. So hopefully,
Is
see what
there any
happens next
truth
year.
to the rumor that John Kalpakis is the richest man in South Marine?
I think that's a fact.
That's
true.
true.
That is
True.
correct.
He drove in here the other day and he parked his Mercedes to get the Lamborghini to get the Ferrari
Yeah.
just because he wanted to rock in 3 times. John, you know that's
Good
true. I
man,
know you're
Johnny.
watching.
Hey, Johnny.
Great man indeed. I won't be able to speak to him on the weekend because he likes to be on his own during the game, and I like to be on my own, and we
He's
might
on the
clash.
move.
All right, North Heidelberg
Don't-
versus Greensboro. Greensboro are flying second on the ladder. They get this, and for me, they probably lock in second position. I think Greensboro will get the job done, even though it's at North this week. North are a little up and down at the moment. They're trying, but Greensy just seems a bit stronger. I think 27 points Greensboro away from me. JD,
Yeah, Greensy by 25.
25. Kane,
I'll go North by 4 points.
North by 4. Oof.
At home.
Parker Heatley will be happy.
Back in my day, the Slime hated the town. So they cannot win there. So sorry, Greensboro. North by 2 goals.
North by 12. Very
Parker
good.
Heatley kicked 5. Back in.
If
back
they
in-
hated each other so much, how is Lee Gray's son playing at Greensboro?
I don't know how that
Mate,
happens
how did that happen?
because they haven't got juniors probably.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. Brian Moore is watching. Thanks, Brian. Brian's just worked
Right
out how to use
himself.
the internet.
He's right.
He's he's just referring to himself. He gets it. G'day, Brian. G'day, Brian. Oh, Brian's watching. Thanks, Brian. I love him. He's an absolute legend. All right.
Sillier than me.
No one's that silly. West Preston at home versus Eltham. This is an important game because TD's coming on the show the following week. I backed him in earlier in the year. I said he was the best coach going around this year for what he was doing with the side. Then he dropped the next 5. So you don't want a tip from me. But I think Eltham, too good. I actually think they're better than West Preston from what I've seen. He's bled a lot of kids through this year. It's going to be close. 6 points for me, Eltham.
For South Rank's sake, I hope West Preston get the dub. So we'll go West Preston by 15 points.
15. Yep.
Yeah, West, they're tough at home. So I'll go West by 24 points.
Yep. 24 points.
West Preston by 2 goals again. Close game.
That is a close game. All right, it's time for the big monster game. Before we talk about that, I wanted to thank a couple of people. Aussie Lighting sponsored the show. We're so grateful for them. What they did is they bought all of these microphones and the new sound system that KB still can't talk into. We're about to get him a separate mic.
I'm
Just
still
for
looking at
him.
this one.
Thinks he's
I'm
too
looking
good.
at there.
He bought him a gold mic the
Do you,
other day,
do you
JJ.
look there or there?
I've just been looking at the
Yeah.
comments.
I look at there too. I don't look at the camera.
You are hopeless. And behind us, Bayford Ford. So this is a bit of an announcement. Bayford Ford's come on with us for 2 years as a sponsor. It's a couple of caps here. I should probably put one on. But Bayford Ford's come on. We're really, really over the moon with Adrian for sponsoring, and a special mention to Ben Keane, who set it all up for us, which is great. Now, the reason they're doing this is this studio that you guys can see, which sort of acts half as my office, half as a studio, but it's a pretty good setup now. There's quite a bit of money set up in here. They're going to pay for anybody that wants to come in and do their club's podcast here next year. So if South Marine want to do an off-season or an on-season podcast, don't want to go to the expense of doing it all up, they can come in here and it's fully paid for by Bayford Bundura.
Yeah, great.
Pretty
It's
good.
Excellent,
Right?
Bayford.
That is putting money back in the local footy, which we're absolutely over the moon for. All right, let's all the regulars, you know who you are, Diamond Valley Auto Care, Gee, I can't keep up with how many sponsors we've got going on these days. But you know who you are. I'll come to you all later in the other show. All right, I want to speak about this one. Now, I'm going to put it out there early. Thunder is probably going to give you a fair touch-up, right? I actually don't believe that. I think it's going to be a close game. I do think Bundoora get home. I think they have that little bit more experience. I think they're as close to full fitness as they're going to get. And I probably have to say that, but I mean it. I think, oh, shit, this is going to blow up. So Ross told us Ross is watching.
Yeah, another one.
Rossi.
But I'm going to tip Bundoora. I think it's going to be the game of the century. I think it's going to come down to 6 points. There's a level
Wouldn't say
with
the
8
century.
seconds to go, and Bundoora kick it, and they celebrate like crazy at the I game, and I run home very quickly. JD, I know you're both going to tip actually South Morang, obviously, but tell me how many points and how you win it. Who's the star? I want best on ground and points.
Yep. I think you're being a bit too generous to Bundoora there, Daz. I think South Morang get it done easily by 40 points.
40 points.
Wow.
That's a monster. Right.
And
5-goal advantage on that
think-
ground.
yes, and I think best on ground. I think it's time for Noah to
Noah Cumberland,
take the next step.
$12 million man. Yep.
He's going to kick 7.
7.
Wow.
I've written it down. Noah to
Yes,
kick
Noah.
7 and win by
Yes.
40 points.
So I think Noah's going to tear it up in the weekend.
Yeah, all right. And now Bundy do have a function on after it at the boiler room. I'll be boiling if they get done. I'll give you the heads up. I won't
Could be really exciting.
Yeah. Kane, what do you got for me? You
Yeah.
can name yourself best on ground.
I'll go Bundy by 10 goals.
He's going the Moss. He's going the Moss.
I'll pick us. Obviously, we'll get it done by 21 points.
You wear the long sleeve.
Yeah,
Love the
we'll
long,
see about that.
love the long sleeve.
And I reckon Big Hattie best on in the
Hattie.
wet just takes over.
All right.
I'll back him in.
That's a big one. Now, you wear the long sleeve. You wear the long sleeve as well?
Wore it for a half last week. Didn't get a kick in it, so I changed it, and nothing
Got
changed.
one.
Nothing changed after that.
So what do you wear next week?
Yeah,
Nothing. What do you wear?
Playing the twos, mate.
Oh, this is hilarious. Guys, he's broken all the records, 153 at any one. That's amazing. KB, what have you got for me?
Well, I'm going
and
to
I want to know why.
I played at Bundoora.
You're-
I've coached
you-
at South
You're a
Morang.
life member at Bundoora, aren't you?
Life member.
Are you?
No way, no.
I
I
thought you were a
got
life
sucked
member.
from Bundoora in 1989.
Oh.
Second in the comp.
Didn't you win the league?
I won the league too. Yeah, there.
Rosbrook medal?
No, with the Frankie Smith back then. So Frankie Smith medal. Only played in 7 grand finals there or something. Played 110, but
Played in 7 and 110.
no,
You're not doing
juniors
my
as well,
counting.
in seniors. Anyway, my tip is going to be
Yeah.
3/4 time. Thunder are going to be leading as per normal.
Oh, my.
Run out of steam, and we'll say Morang run out of the top of them by 2 goals.
2 goals, 12 points. I think it's
That's
going to
the
be
best
a
on
ripper
ground.
game.
It's got to be Hawley.
Yeah, I think you're
Yeah.
right. I think you're right.
I don't know about that.
I'm going to go Luke Lavolvo, best on ground against the former junior side. And
Whack.
and I've just got a feeling JD's going to line up. I reckon he's been a little bit too calm and collective.
Really?
I reckon he's been given a leave pass from the Preston game. I said, we've got
Very
this
good.
covered without JD. He had a shocker last week. I heard.
Yep.
So-
Shocker.
All right, guys. Well, thank you so much for coming on the show. First time we've had South Morang on the show, and I mean, we haven't had that many guests this year. We just got back into it. We have a huge show coming up with these two boys who I'm going to give 1 minute warning to. You have to be in this seat in one meeting. Stand by, guys, because we have our first ever under 19 show. There's a few pictures and everything up there. What happened here? Sorry, before we go, Mitch says Stevie Wonder said nice blonde tips. JD, oh my God, you guys get smashed. Oh, you
Yeah.
copped a bit. I think you copped a
Got
bit.
blonde,
mate.
yellow.
Yeah, we got
Yeah, yellow. That's gross.
Boys, in all seriousness, thank you for coming on. The boys have got a special guest. They're coming in. We're going to go to a super quick break, and then we're going to bring the guys in for their first ever shows. We'll be back with you shortly. Until then, keep kicking goals.
Have you ever seen a roo kick? Have you ever seen an emu run under the bright Aussie skies and said this year we'll be the one? Oi, oi, oi! What does it mean to be a part of a footy team? It's more than a game. The footy's in our veins. It's time to go. It's a Northern Footy Show. Get out of our way. We wanna see
G'day everyone, what's going on? Welcome to our first ever weekly of update on the 19s. So today we got myself, Max Brown, we got Jack, and we got Cody. So what we need from everyone else, so obviously I don't play 19s, but Jack does and Cody. So we just need some help, everyone, which is just match pictures, goals of the week, players playing seniors, and just anyone who steps up from 19s. So yeah, just help us get involved and yeah, so Jack, if you want to talk some more into that.
We got options, obviously guests weekly. If you want to nominate yourself, feel free. Put it in the comments. Weekly topics and ideas. Anyone who wants to throw stuff up. Obviously a lot of Max, you're not good at driving apparently.
I'm good at driving.
And a bit of fun segments. Whacker of the week. If you want to dob a teammate in, send a photo, quote, why they earned the title. Player fines. Any you got any down at Mernda or?
Yeah, we're getting a lot this week with the write up that happened, and then I'm copping a fair few tonight. So
Yeah, I think I've got the most spin. Giving away about 850. Silly week. If you got a better joke than me, feel free to send it in. So yeah, go away.
Easy. So we get into it first. Obviously we got our guest Cody. So Cody, what's going on, mate?
not much. You?
Yeah, not much. So first, we just want to ask about what's your footy career look like so far?
I played Lorrimont all my juniors, and then decided to make the switch over to Mernda in the start of under 19s for a fresh start.
Fair enough. Fair enough. And what position you playing?
Playing full forward midfield at the moment.
Yeah. How many senior games you played actually?
Played 0.
Fuck 0. Oh well. Any close you reckon?
Nah, not even getting close.
Yeah, fair enough. Fair enough.
How are you boys going this year? So you had a solid win we'll get into later, but
Yeah, well, we started in Divi 3 where we won a fair few games, lost one to Heidelberg team, and then Northern Footy League put us up to Divi 2, and then yeah, probably, and then we we didn't start the Divi 2 campaign as well as we wanted to, but we've got the ball rolling and sitting 5th at the moment, so hopefully we can stay there until later in the year.
quad's no good apparently, according to
did me quad 2 weeks ago or 3 weeks ago.
talk us through that at all, or
Come to the last quarter and not being fit enough. I think the body just gave way.
Any more questions?
no? I reckon we get stuck into the results.
Easy.
I'll do Divi 3. Obviously, firstly on Friday night was Eltham 2s against my boys. Eltham, it was sort of just a bit of a weird game. No real wind, but sort of just one end was the scoring end the whole time. Eltham then kicked away at the start, and then we were able to even it up, and then they got out to about a 40-point lead at 3/4 time, and then we came home strong, but fell a couple goals short. Bond from Eltham kicked 3, and Churchy from us had another solid game and a very solid year. Got a ones game earlier in the year and played a very solid role, so having a good year. Watsy versus Kilmore. Kilmore out and out top of the ladder, another 6-goal win. Goal kickers from Watsy, Graham kicked 2, and then from Kilmore, Doyle, O'Dwyer, and Cook all kicked 2. And Old Paradians versus Panhill. Panhill had a very dominant game, winning 72-6. Just a dominant 4/4 effort. Walker Jr. kicked 5. He's a very, very good player, big boy. Tore us up a few weeks ago, so hopefully he doesn't do too much. And then James and Wrist kicked 2 each as well. And Banghill 2's had a bye. So solid week from Divi 3. Very close competition each week. There's a team winning the top side and losing to the top side. Actually, take this.
Coming from Divi 2, South Morang versus Lower Plenty. Top of the table clash. Morang were too strong, winning by 57. Or no, not winning 57. Morang won 57-25 by 32. Could have been worse if they kicked straight, apparently, according to KB's write-up. Best players for Morang. We got Yakub with 3 goals. And then for Lower Plenty, we got Johnson with 2. Whittlesea versus North Heidelberg. North won 48-47, 1-point game. Massive comeback from North, seal a thriller. We got James Jallies with 2 goals. And for Whittlesea, we had Allen with 2 goals as well. Coming in, Mernda versus McLeod. Mernda won 49-25. Battle for 5th. Mernda took control early. Second quarter, defense the difference. For Mernda, we had, how do you say that?
Justin, just say Justin.
We got Justin with 2 goals. Heidelberg versus Lorimer, pretty close game. Lorimer won 171-49, so 122 points. Massive win for Lorimer, 11 goals in the final term. Props to Heidelberg's fullback, 15 kickouts, so not bad. We got Heidelberg, Jack Papa with 2 goals, massive. Champion with 2 for Lorimer. We had Trimmy with 7, McMahon with 4, Johnson with 4, Colmichael with 2, Craig with 2, and Cornwell with 2.
We're gonna address the how many hot dogs you can eat in a minute.
So I actually haven't been challenged to this one at the club yet, but last year the bloke that sent it in, Jack Bartlett, got told to eat a banana. We used to do a trophy, like all 3 teams competed, and yeah, he had to eat a hot banana under about 3 seconds, and he got it down in 1 bite.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, so it did well.
More talking about you boys battle for 5th, so up from Divi 3 straight into Divi 2 and right in contention for finals.
Yeah, well, we've got a few tough games up next. We got Lorimer this week, then we follow up with Whittlesea, so tough 2 for the next one. And then we've got North Heidelberg again, so 3 weeks all the way from home. So this will one win there, and hopefully you can head on through to September.
Giving yourself the best chance. Divi 1, we had Greensey versus Eltham. Eltham, no score, comp to you. Eltham just won comfortably. 9 goals second quarter from Eltham, and Burridge didn't score a dinky goal until the last quarter. From Eltham, we had Hibbert, Magnuson, and McCluskey all kicking multiple goals. From St. Mary's versus Heidelberg, Heidelberg absolutely dominated, despite being understrength with 7 playing in the seniors, which is a fair effort, especially down there. St. Mary's fought hard. Best from St. Mary's, Moore kicked 2. From Heidelberg, Armstrong, I'm not going to try and pronounce that, someone else kicked 3. Donahue kicked 2, and Stone kicked 2. Hursty v Monty had a draw, which I believe they had a draw earlier in the year as well. So 2 very, very even sides. Nihil kicking 5 and Arthur kicking 2 with Galati and O'Brien multiple goal scorers from Monty. And then Dymo only just beat out Bangul, with Bangul being inaccurate and kicking 12 behinds. White, Carafar, and Cullen kicking 3 each. Connell from Diamond Creek kicked 6, with Seraphin, Grip, and Prince all kicking 2 each. So fair effort down there.
We'll just go into a few leaders of the goal kicks now. So if Daz could get it up for us, it'd be nice. Yeah, come on, Daz. So first, starting off with Divi 1, we got Big Tyler Armstrong with 30 goals, which has put him ahead by 2 in the Coleman now. So take us to Divi 2 if you can.
I can't. That's all you, Max. I can't read it.
That's on me again. Can you get it a bit bigger? I think. There we go. Hayden Trim with 33, leading the Coleman by 2 goals. Who's that? Someone Allen from Whittlesea. So yeah, Caden Allen. Pretty close. Divi 3 now. Then we got. Here we go. Caden Cook now for Kilmore with, looks like 28 to Daniel Galea, 24. So pretty close in all the Colemans. So yeah, it should be a big finish. And so now Jackie White has come up with a joke for everyone. So hopefully it's funny. Or
This is a genuine stitch up. Compty's pulled this off ChatGPT or something. He's not come up with it. KB's pulled it off ChatGPT even. Why do people at cemeteries hold their breath? Any of you want to have a crack at it?
No clue.
Because dead people will get jealous if they don't. That is. Oh, bang, bang. That is. Yeah, get a better one, KB. All right. If you got a better one, feel free to send it in.
yeah, how about Jack? That was shocking.
Oh,
Anyway, we got a quick special mention as well. Coming from Eltham's Nick Driscoll, playing his first VFL game at Preston. That's absolutely huge. Nick Driscoll's a mate of mine. I lifeguard with him. He's an absolute star player. I just want to make mention of that.
There for that.
Anyway, so that pretty much brings up much because we haven't got much. So we'd love people to help us out, list any 19s players who are playing seniors. We need coaches, team managers. We need best players accurately. A match report as well would be nice so we can just see what's going on,
We got a joke from Cooper Comfort. So a polar bear walks into a bar and he goes up to the bartender and says, "I'd like a beer, a Coke and rum." And so the bartender goes, "Oh, what's with the pause?" And the bear goes to him and says, "I've had these all my life." Anyways, obviously while we're talking about 19s getting the opportunity to play ones, I think we've had about 7, 8 or 9 down at Bundy. Obviously, we saw Heidelberg had quite a few this week. How about you boys?
Yeah, I think Mernda's had 8 go through this year, and we've had 3 within the last couple of weeks that have stood up and cemented their spot in Tommy Char and Jerry Younger. They've stood up 3 or 4 weeks ago and haven't taken a step back. And then we got Deck Fowl stood up about round 5 and been starting fullback all year from that now. So yeah,
Oh, it's the best of the year. I think that just about wraps us up. Obviously, thanks for coming down tonight. Really appreciate it. And if there's any other questions from anyone, I think that's just about it.
Have you ever seen a roo kick? Have you ever seen an emu run under the bright Aussie skies and said this year we'll be the one? Oi, oi, oi! What does it mean to be a part of a footy team? It's more than a game. The footy's in our veins. It's time to go. It's the Northern Footy Show. Get out of our way. We wanna see them play.
Own a business with an ABN in a commercial property like a shed, farm or warehouse? Tired of sky-high hot water bills? AGL offers professional heat pump hot water installations with 100% rebates that cover everything, including plumbing, electrical, and even a free quote and analysis for systems over 10 years old. You pay $0 out of pocket and start saving from day one. It's a no-brainer. Visit Sean or Savvy today at www.aussiegreenlighting.com.au and proud sponsors of the Northern Footy Show.